When I moved into my new neighborhood, everyone seemed friendly, except for one neighbor. He always had something negative to say. If my lawn wasn't perfectly trimmed, he'd complain. If my guests parked on the street, he'd glare through his window. I ignored him. I figured some people just enjoy being miserable. A few months later, I started ordering things online for my home. Nothing expensive, just books, kitchen supplies, and a few electronics. Then one package disappeared. The delivery app showed it had been delivered, but there was nothing on my porch. I assumed it had been stolen. A week later, another package vanished. Then another. After the fourth missing delivery, I bought a doorbell camera and installed it quietly. I didn't tell anyone, not even my closest friends. For a few days, nothing happened, so I decided to set a trap. I ordered one more package, something small and cheap, just to test my theory. I tracked the delivery time carefully and made sure I would be home, standing right by my door, watching the live feed on my phone. The package arrived right on schedule. I watched through the camera as it was placed on my porch. A few minutes later, I saw movement on the screen. My neighbor had stepped onto my porch and was reaching for the package. The moment his hand touched it, I threw my door open and confronted him face to face. I expected him to freeze, maybe apologize. Instead, he started yelling at me, accusing me of overreacting and making things up. The noise brought other neighbors out of their house. They gathered around, and instead of taking my side, they turned on me. One of them said this had never happened before. Others said I was trying to ruin the reputation of a man who had lived there for years. Someone even called the police, claiming I was harassing him. When the officer arrived, I calmly showed him the doorbell footage right there in front of everyone. The moment they saw my neighbor reaching for the package on the screen, the crowd went silent. One by one, they quietly went back into their homes. The officer then asked my neighbor about the previous missing deliveries. He denied it at first, but with everyone watching and the evidence already in hand, his story fell apart quickly. The police searched his garage and recovered several more unopened packages, all addressed to me. He was taken in for questioning that same day. He later admitted he had been taking my deliveries because he thought I ordered too many things and assumed I wouldn't notice. But I didn't stop there. I took the footage, delivery confirmations, and timestamps and filed a claim in small claims court for the value of everything he had stolen, plus the trouble it caused me. When the hearing took place, the judge watched every video. There was nothing my neighbor could say. He was ordered to pay for the stolen property, my court costs, and additional financial damages allowed under the law. After that, he avoided me completely. A few months later, he sold his house and moved away. People asked me if I felt guilty. I always gave the same answer. I didn't ruin my neighbor's life. He ruined it the moment he decided my front porch was his personal shopping